Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Her Financial Plan. So today I'm going to go over my May closeout, everything I spent in May, where our money went, and I'm using the Budget Mom by Paycheck booklets. So they're discontinued. She's no longer selling them, but that's what I'm using this year. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you around so you can see the planner. This is my May, where did my money go? I already reviewed all my transactions and categorized them. So what we rolled into May from April was $5,000, $235. We brought in $8,921. Other income is non-W2 income. So nothing that we brought in from work. It was either gifts, gift cards, and we put that as other income. We got it $300. So total, and we didn't use any savings this month. So total inflow was $14,456. So where did that $14,000 go? For bills, we had budgeted $4,491. We spent $4,685. And we were over budget for bills by $194. Subscriptions was for our car wash and our movies. So we budgeted $198 and we actually spent $213. This was also the month for our Regal annual subscription renewal. So that's where that money went as well. For market, we had budgeted $600 and we spent $502. So we were under budget by $98. Eating out is our eating out and entertainment. So anything considered restaurants or like Starbucks. And if we buy movie tickets that are outside of the movie pass, I just bundle it under eating out because that's really our entertainment. So we budgeted $300 and we spent $406. We were over budget $106. Our home was anything that's home maintenance or paper goods like toilet paper, paper towels. We budgeted $400 and we spent $551. For pets, we had a higher budget because my dog needed more flea medications. So we budgeted $580, but we actually spent $533. We were under budget by $47. Car, we budgeted $300 and we spent $226. We had, I believe, a DMV renewal. And we were under budget $74. I believe some of that DMV renewal accidentally went to home when I had originally planned on having it under car. So my fund money, so that's fund A, we budgeted each for my husband SLD $275 each. Some of my cash I had deposited again. And I actually ended up using a credit card, but then I think I double tracked. Oops, sorry. I double tracked. So I'm a little over. I'm $295. My husband's $139. So I think this was just mistracked a little bit because I know my husband spent more than that. And then for holiday for us is basically kind of like vacations. Any events and kind of like Valentine's Day, any Christmas I consider under holiday. So for May, there was Mother's Day that came around, and my grandma's birthday. So we had budgeted $400 and ended up spending $186. We were really under budget since I didn't end up purchasing a gift for my grandma, but we went down to visit her. So we were under budget $214. Miscellaneous we budgeted $60 and we spent $21. So difference of being under $39. Medical, we budgeted $450. So I had an eye doctor's appointment and I had a medical bill that came up. So we ended up spending $543. So we're over budget $93. So savings, we budgeted $1,249, but we spent $1,149. So we were under budget by $100. So I put it in red even though we're under budget, because our goal for savings is to save what we budgeted or more. And then something that's kind of different that I don't really have a category for, but I put it so I know where that money went. So in April, which I didn't do a video for April, but in April I had carried over credit card transactions. I don't consider it debt since we are paying it off before the statements due. So we're not really floating debt, but it was carried over from my budget. So I carried it over in May, since that's when we actually paid it. But the actual categories were already accounted for in April. So I like to track the spending when it was actually made, not when it's cleared. So all those transactions were done in April, but we actually paid it in May. So as I had this little line, we paid $349. So that was a total $9,808. We're rolling over $4,367 into June. So the total of my total spending in May plus what I'm carrying over into June equals $14,175. So this was our inflow, right? 14,456, and I have $14,175 accounted for. I'm off by $281. It's kind of a lot of money, but at the end of the day, I'm okay with that because I know I did my very best. I ran over this like 2 or 3 times already. Okay, sorry, I ran out of memory, but so I'm off by $281 and I'm okay with that. It's close enough. So going over to the next page, where did my money go? Our savings and debt breakdown. Again, I don't have any debt. We're debt free. So we just really focus on savings. So our inflow was $14,456 and we saved $1,149. That's almost 8% of our income that we're actually saving. Out of that $1,149, this was the categories that we saved it. So I do break down our sinking fund since we don't have that many. And right now our priority was to have the car insurance premium ready. So a big chunk of that went to car insurance premium that's coming up in July. Then followed by my husband's birthday that's happening in June. My birthday, because I don't really have any savings. And then Christmas, $69. So that's where that $1,149 went into these categories. So quickly, I'm going to turn back. I closed out the budget June 2nd, which was a Sunday. And I count our cards towards our net worth. And then my 401k, my husband's 401k, we have savings in our IRA. So last month the market was down when I reviewed it. And it's up plus more investments this month. It went up by $4,260. So an increase by almost 4% compared to last month. Well, that's pretty good. And then finally, this is the monthly comparison. Where did our money go? And I did write up here that we did have $1,712 more from last month to this month. The main reason why is May is a 3-paycheck month for me. So that was one factor. And we did have a little less other income coming in May compared to April. But we're still up overall. So I like the comparison because I can see side by side which categories we went over and which ones we were under. So the big one that we went over is first, medical. So these are kind of like the one-off things that don't happen often. So we're over by $529. Then bills are over by $244. Those are like the very bigger ones. We're under budget a lot for holiday, which is a good thing. We didn't have a lot going on compared to April in May. But yeah, that was our May where did our money go paycheck. So the very last page that the budget mom has in her planner is a meal plan, which I fill out at the end of the month. Since I use a separate grocery planner, I just like to have this so that it's easy to see in a month what we like to eat more often. But yeah, that was everything, guys. So thank you for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.